This video is made for an adult audience. Hey big fans, welcome back to the Big Bakery, where all our jokes I have baked. I'm Jacob, and today is time for an update and an overview of my Lego city. I think I have made about 30 videos or so since I came back to YouTube, and that means I must have been building on my city for about 3 or 4 months or something like that. I'm not completely sure how much time it is actually, but I thought it would be interesting to make, a video sort of detailing what I've made and where I'm at this point and what the plans are in the future. So, without further ado, let's get over to New Bakersville. This is the city as it looks presently. Now ignore the Saturn V rocket over there in the corner because that's gonna go. As you can see, I've added in this little cargo train terminal, or train cargo terminal, or cargo terminal train. This one, which I've been building for a while now. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with that in some other video, but generally this is the layout as it's gonna be in this corner. Presently, I haven't got all the modular buildings up here that I want to. I want to add Assembly Square up here, which is a wonderful set, and it's going to look great up on high. Of course, I've got 1 or 2 more modular buildings that's going to need room in my city, but there's plenty of room way down there as well. That means, of course, this needs to find a new home. I'm not 100% sure where that is, but surely it's not going to leave the city. This is only temporary, but it looks good presently. This race section is going to be capped off naturally. I've got to add some fence and stuff like that. And of course, the mountain I've been talking about for a while now. I do have a bunch of these burbs, and is it called lerb as well? But these big ugly rock pieces right here, I think they'll come in handy mixed with some sloped light and dark bluish gray pieces. The section here is just about done. What I need to do up here still is do some detailing for this road or pathway or whatever it's going to be that's up here. I do have plates up here, so in that way it's done, but other than that it does need some detailing. Somewhere out in the future I will add interiors to these small buildings here, but right now I'm satisfied with it just being these dark voids behind it. My train station is definitely not where it's gonna end up. It's gonna end up way over there. I've got this table. I think this city currently is only, I think, 1/3 of the size of what it's gonna be, but eventually I will be moving this over there. And just like the other end of the race section, that race section there is going to be capped off with a mountain that's going to go into some water, and there's going to be a small mountain or hill where the Ninjago city is going to sit atop. And the idea is to have a river that's flowing down here and maybe have a beach over here and a harbor area over here, which is why I've been starting to build this, which will be part of the harbor area once I get to that point. The biggest challenge for me currently is finding enough base plates to actually fill out everything, because I usually try to get my stuff used or secondhand. And as you might be able to see right here, I'm already running out of base plates. These are some very, very small base plates over here. These are a particular size that I've rarely seen elsewhere. This is not a full 32 by 16. I think this is 24 by 16, and these are only 8 by 16. So I'm using a lot of different stuff. I think I'm going to use some of these up in the race section up here, because that's going to be hit anyway. So, and these 16 by 32 base plates seem to be a good match to make ballasted train tracks on like this. So you can have 2 train tracks on each, and then some ballast underneath, and maybe some grass details, some fencing, something like that. Generally, it's all coming along much the way I think it should. I do like the race section. I can't wait to get further in everything, and capping off the race section over here with a mountain is going to be great, I think. One last detail is this space right here, because this doesn't match the width or length of any base plates. So I am wondering whether or not I should cut a base plate or two, maybe find some off-brand, don't tell anyone, don't tell anyone, some off-brand plates and cut them up to make something that matches this with right here. It would look good, I think, with something additional outside the train tracks. But how to do it and what material to use is still up in the air. I'll leave you folks with a few glamour shots and then I'll be back with a wrap-up. A very short overview of my Lego city. I hope you enjoyed it. I am looking forward to moving on with this because I do have a lot of plans and I wonder where I'm going to get more base plates because that is really starting to be a problem. However, I am looking forward to it and I can't wait to move on. I think I'll be moving on with the cargo train terminal in my next video, but we'll see. Whatever you think, please let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to hear it. Any ideas, any suggestions is welcome as always. But that is all for me today. I hope you'll comment, like and subscribe and I'll see you folks